All right, folks, you're watching Bourbon Forage Fishing. Just gonna let you guys know, kind of a little public service PSA here. Probably the funnest fishery, the funnest salmon fishery in Washington State is the Duwamish Green River Pink Salmon Fishery. It is just so much fun. You can go down there and sometimes catch 20 pinks. It's just nuts. It's just lit down there. It's just insane. It's a lot of fun. You don't need a big fancy boat either. I've done it in the past with a raft. You know, we've had a lot of success just fishing from rafts. People fish with little kayaks and canoes down there and slay. Even I've seen people here on YouTube go down to the piers and do pretty darn good too. They take that big crab pots and use it as a net and hoist them up. So there's lots of fishing opportunity from the bank and from rafts and boats and canoes and kayaks. The thing with the pink salmon now here, you guys are going to get some awesome information from me. The pink salmon down there will only bite at the incoming tide, right? So the tide water has to be coming up. The water has to be pushing up. The fish will not bite if the tide is coming down. So you have to time the tides right. There hasn't been a lot of folks fishing down there yet. They're probably opening day and such there, but we're coming in some really nice tides. It was going to be August 29th, 30th, 31st, or sorry, 31st, yeah, and then probably Monday and maybe even Tuesday. But high tide is set for tomorrow when we're going down Friday at 10:16. So the tide's going to be coming up from 5:30 when we first get in, all the way up to 10 o'clock should be good fishing. So that's a 4.5 hour window. And then Saturday, I think the tide is until 11:38. And then Sunday, I think it's to about 1 o'clock or something like that. So we should have, like I said, 3 or 4 days where it's going to be perfect conditions with the tide. You can get down there. They're easy to catch. Again, if the tide is coming up, the water level has to be coming up for the push the fish in and get the bite going. Also, it's really easy to fish them. So as I said, it's really, really easy to fish them. You just go down there with a 1/4 ounce jig. These sort of skirted ones here work really well. The what do we call them? Fur ones work really well too. I even use I've had a lot of success with a worm. It's not pictured here, but imagine a steelhead worm with a tail. I'll just throw a steelhead worm on a tail of one of these 1/4 inch guys, and yeah, they'll attack them, and that's a more cost effective thing too. You can get like a 10 pack of these and a 10 pack of 6-inch worms for $3 or $4 each, and then you've got 10 of these, and they work really well. So you just slap them on there and throw them out there, and you twitch it. The key to fishing these guys too is very important. So the key to fishing these guys too, that's really important, is when you're jigging, you don't want to do long, high jigs. So you don't want the jig to do this. Like typically you get, a big up and a down with very little vertical. Here, you just want to pop and twitch, pop and twitch, pop and twitch, pop and twitch. That's going to get you a lot better bites. I don't know why that is, but these fish, they swim just a couple feet below the surface, the pink salmon do. And just that fast twitching and reeling, that quick pop, that's what triggers the bite for some reason. They don't like the big up and downs. They want the quick pop, 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 pop. That stimulates bite. So hopefully I'll see you guys down there. It's a great fishery. Like I said, I think this is probably Washington's finest fishery. These fish come off the water too, out of the salt water, just piping hot. They fight so good. These are some of the best fish fighting salmon you'll get your greasy little hands on. They absolutely thrash. They always have sea lice on them, and they are just chromed out. They're actually really good eating too. You can smoke them, or we throw them on the barbecue sometimes. So, if you get the opportunity one of these weekends, check your tide tables and go fish this pink salmon fishery down in Seattle, Duwamish Green River. It is an absolute blast. Thank you for tuning in to Bourbon Forage Fishing. We'll see you down there.